There's this absolute problem with our country when it comes to primary healthcare system. Recently, one of this person who is known to me, he visited to a government hospital for a simple blood test, a regular blood test. He went there to the government hospital and he asked for the blood test, and he got to know that there is no blood test kit available in the government hospital, in the public hospital, in the government hospital. Are you kidding me? There's not even a simple blood test kit available in your government hospital, and you're coming and telling us that this is Atmanirbhar Bharat and this is a country that we are going towards, and this is going to give us absolutely everything and going to reap so many benefits for everybody. What is this going on? What is the condition of government schools? What is the condition of government hospitals? Government hospitals, if a poor person is out there who's working and whose occupation is on the road, you're talking about the fact that you want to bring heat wave action plans and you want to help the people who are at occupations that are at absolute disadvantage, and you want to work for them. Amazing, go for it. But you have to realize that what are you really doing for them? This entire thing about the fact that there is this everything on paper, but that has to also translate into effect. That has to also translate into actions, and that is ideally not happening, and that is the most concerning and the most painful thing about the country. We have the countries across the world, from US to UK to Scandinavian countries, where the government hospital with the government healthcare facility is so fabulous and is so commendable that people can go and can get treated and can kind of like get the facility. What is wrong with our country? What is really wrong with our country? It is one of the most important thing to realize is the fact that the infrastructure is lacking in the government hospitals. You don't have proper beds. This recent news that I read this, that a woman went to the government hospital to get delivery and she had to deliver on the floor in the government hospital because the doctor was busy doing something else. Doctor didn't pay the attention to this particular lady who was having a child in her womb. She delivered on the floor in the hospital. Nobody paid any attention to her, and no eyebrows raised. What are you talking? What are you talking? This is not the way how we're going to become an Atmanirbhar country, or how we're going to become a developed country, and we're going to take our people together. If we really want to do it, we have to work towards our infrastructure building. We have to work towards capability building, potential building, strong infrastructure, and we have to also make sure that everybody in the country and all the people from all the sections, and mostly from the vulnerable sections, are able to come and you're able to integrate them into your healthcare system, into your healthcare facilities, and able to provide access is very important. Access to government hospitals, the infrastructure is very important. People are suffering innumerable amount of innumerable amount of diseases, and they're suffering from so much. What is this going on? Like, literally, can you imagine the pain of a person who doesn't have the money in his pocket and he's suffering from a very, very lethal disease and a very painful disease, and this person goes to a government hospital where nobody's paying attention to him. He's suffering and he's just literally aching and crying, and his wounds are there and his suffering is there. He is in a lugubrious state and nobody's paying attention to him just because he's a poor person. Because if you're a rich person, you can go to the state, you'll go straight to the private hospital and get a treatment. There's no hygiene in the government hospitals, there's no infrastructure, the doctors don't pay attention, the staff is not there, infrastructure is lacking, everything is lacking. This is disastrous, and this is not the way how we really want India to go ahead.